I,
Welcome
f-
back.
I forget we have intro music every time we record. I never remember. It just
he
doesn't come to my mind. I don't know.
just forgets, bro.
No, I really just don't remember. I'm serious.
Dang, we've been doing this for what? Oh, a little over what, a year now?
No, but we don't record. We don't record regularly, so I just forget every single
Well,
time.
that's gonna change now. Welcome back to the Kyle and Charlie show.
We have a
Well,
special guest with us today.
we do have a special guest, and he actually
We have a
made
special guest with us today.
the little clip that we started
Hello?
out with.
Hello?
I I just have to be really close to my mic.
Why are you talking like this?
Why are you not talking like this?
You sound like you're in one of those you're in like a crime show and you're hiding your identity behind a voice changer. Hello?
Yeah,
So, why don't you introduce yourself, special guest?
you already know.
They
Who
don't.
already knows? Who?
Who do they know?
Who already knows?
I'm famous.
Why are you talking like that?
Don't understand. Who are you? How did you
What is
get
the
here?
bit?
It's
Okay.
me, Brian.
Welcome, Brian.
Welcome, Brian. Okay, Brian has been a many times special guest on this show.
Yes.
Uh,
The first time for you
he
too,
is
though.
kind of a god gamer. He's an expert musician, best composer west of the Mississippi. Actually, he's east of the Mississippi.
He's an
Uh,
atonal genius.
a total genius. He invented flight.
That's a little known fact for everyone too.
He does not consider mustard an instrument, but he does consider mayonnaise an instrument.
And what's another little icebreaker you can do for yourself, Brian?
Um,
Brian,
https://www.soundcloud.com
wait, like what?
slash.
Why does he sound like this? Are you doing a voice?
He's
Is he doing
doing
a
a
voice, or
voice.
is this?
He's deep in his voice. He normally sounds a lot less like a Chad, bro. He sounds more like a Sigma male.
Yeah, he's entered the Sigma male state.
I'm just whispering so I
That's
sound
not that's
sexy.
not what whispering sounds like.
You sound like you're like, oh hey, what's
Hey.
up?
Like
Oi.
This is whispering. This is not
Charlie,
whispering.
he's doing his Chad voice.
Oh, he's
No,
got
but hold on, I'll talk slightly higher than usual so I sound normal.
You just sound normal. You're not talking
Yep.
higher than usual. I don't understand.
Yeah,
All right. Anyway, we're moving on. Okay, we're moving on. Actually, icebreaker, Brian. What is your least favorite condiment?
depends on what. All right, all right. Do I come out and say it?
I mean, it's a question. So
I did ask you. I would suggest you should say it. Say it
I
to
would
the
suggest
audience. Say it to the
answering it.
crowd.
I don't like cheese on pizza.
it's,
Maybe you shouldn't have gone out and said it. I don't know.
maybe
Well,
I didn't
well.
consider cheese
So
on pizza a
do you
condiment.
choose? Do you eat pizza without cheese?
Yeah,
So just bread and.
it's more than that. You wouldn't get it.
All
What do
right,
you mean? What is there not to get? It's bread and sauce.
Nah, you wouldn't get it. You
follow
haven't
up
taken.
question. Follow
You
up
haven't
question.
taken the marinara pill.
Follow up question. All right, so you'll eat pizza without cheese. Does that mean you'll eat like pieces of like white bread covered in ketchup?
Ketchup is like.
What if I? What if we put marinara sauce on a piece of bread?
You'd have to heat it up. I don't
Okay.
like it all.
Would you eat
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. I respect it. I respect
Yeah,
it.
that's respectable. What about ketchup though? I feel like
I
that's the next step.
I don't think there's any conceivable situation where ketchup would make anything better.
You see, that's like an actual condiment, unlike cheese on pizza.
No, cheese is not a condiment unless I guess it could be if you count like
Well, if it's like a
putting
hamburger.
nachos or fries or something, you like put melted cheese. I feel like that's like a condiment at that point. The sauce almost.
Yeah,
What,
like
do you
nacho cheese
guys-
sauce.
Are you guys do you own food?
We are.
Yeah,
Big
I'm
food.
I am hired by Big Food.
We were
Monsanto
hired by
hired
Papa
me.
John's as Papa John's replacement.
Monsanto hired me to
Typical
make their chicken
politicians.
nuggets sound good.
How'd
I'm
you
a
do?
shit food. Very poorly. I haven't spoken about chicken nuggets once, so I'm gonna go poorly.
Yeah. Dang.
You know, we have a friend who
A friend.
is not with us today, but he
Car accident.
happened to make a homemade pizza using ketchup instead of sauce, and it is revolting, the concept of that to me.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
This is the same friend. We'll try to get them on next time. Right now they're playing board games, but this is the same friend that
He's
eats
busy.
pizza.
He's busy not hanging out with us. Is basically what we're saying.
He's busy doing other things with other friends.
Charlie, could you talk for a moment about white pizza?
Oh my god. All right.
You know what? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of the pizza. We gotta steer. We always talk about food. We can't
Yeah.
talk about food.
Well,
We're gonna talk about food later too. It's too much food.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
We're getting oversaturated.
Speaking of food.
Let's break it up with something else and then move into that.
Okay. All right. So, Brian, well, you were saying some kind of a link before Kyle cut you off about how your voice was unnaturally deep.
Yeah, I don't. What is he doing?
Is
Is this a voice? I can't tell.
Yo, he's got.
Or is he just like really close to the mic and it's like making it sound like that? Or I can't tell. Like, Brian, move away from do that same voice and move away from the mic.
I hate you.
I can't tell if he's doing.
No.
He's so quiet. I can't tell.
He sounds normal when he's like at a reasonable distance away from the
I think the mic. It's just his baritonal vibrations are causing the mic to overload. I understand now.
I'm talking at 432 hertz.
It's resonating with the fabric of the universe and causing you to
Yeah.
make the mic shake.
Any higher, and he would actually. Any higher, and he would actually.
Yeah, my
destroy
music
the
is
microphone.
actually it opens your third eye because A is tuned slightly higher.
Astral Ascension beats.
Yeah,
I
is
have
that-
Brian's sixth sense is opened up.
He is a
Brian,
wizard.
what's your sixth sense? What is your new sense that you gained from listening to 432 hertz Bach chorale compilations on YouTube?
Astral Beats.
You know, fun fact about Sixth Sense. I thought give me whoa. Okay. Hey.
Also, I don't know if we ever. I don't mean to break up your thought, but I don't know if we ever explained it, but Brian is being very quiet because Carlita, who is supposed to be on this podcast, is sleeping next to him, like just in the room. He can't talk loud apparently, even though I don't think you'd even wake him up unless you were shouting.
Yeah, he's a very deep sleeper. Actually, he's been keeping track of because I talk in my sleep every night. He's been keeping track of what he's been hearing.
He knows.
I would really like to hear I'd like to hear an update of that when he comes on the show.
Yeah, what we have so far is I was just like, oh, I'm sorry. And then there was another night where I was talking about payday in my sleep. There was another night where I was talking about marinara sauce.
Just in your sleep. Guys, the thermal drill. Go get
Go
it.
get it.
Civilians are an asset.
You're an asset.
Once you marinara sauce them, they're gone. Jeez. But no, you were saying a link earlier. What were you trying to plug there, buddy?
HT. I upload musical projects to an audio sharing platform.
Why are you talking like this?
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay,
it
okay, now,
sounds-
okay. You have to speak like that the rest of the episode.
Yo, I can't
Yes,
believe we got
well
Corpse
put.
Husband on the podcast. That's insane.
But I have a SoundCloud that I do not rap on because I'm white. Thank you.
Okay, dope, cool, awesome, dude.
Yo, that's super
I,
cool.
I
What's
like how
your
you had to specify that. Yeah.
sound- you were.
Well, I mean, we are a podcast, so we have to be white.
Yeah. You know, it's just under like college age like podcasts. I don't know, man. It was kind of a given. Also, this entire time you haven't plugged your SoundCloud once.
No, he did, and we cut him off.
All right, well, you know what?
I needed. I lost 7 followers.
But how did you lose followers?
I don't know, but I'm down bad.
Then what's your SoundCloud, man?
HT.
T.
SoundCloud.com/ this one's important, kids. ASTRALYS, and then music will be transported to mediocre orchestral and piano music land.
Or you'll get like an Irish folk singer.
No, it's only on Spotify. Wait, actually, I submitted a complaint because they keep messing up.
Brian shares the name of an Irish folk singer, so his SoundCloud gets confused.
No, my Spotify.
Sorry, your Spotify gets very confused and thinks they're the same person.
And they just refuse to fix it. So, thank you.
They've made the choice not to fix it in any conceivable way. They just chose not to. That's fine.
Don't.
I respect their decision.
Spotify is not very nice to small. I think I got cut off there.
Spotify is not very nice to small.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's leave it on there.
Leave it at that. You guys at home fill in the rest, okay?
I don't want to get too heated.
Don't want to get too political on this podcast.
Okay. So we know who he is. We know what he does. We know what
We know what he does. We know what he doesn't do, which is get
we know what he-
recognized on Spotify as himself and not an Irish folk singer.
or apparently consume cheese on pizza.
He does
I
not
like-
consume cheese on pizza.
I like it on cold pizza, just not warm pizza.
Like frozen. Like
Why
you just
don't
get
you? Wait, why? You never explained why. Why? Why don't you like the cheese?
Like, well, it don't taste good. Like, there's not really any other reason.
Do you like melted cheese in general, or like do you eat like nachos or like cheeseburgers, or I don't know what else was like melted
Well,
cheese
if there's
on it?
anything that I've learned being at this school is that I don't trust the food taste of anyone.
That is fair. I
Because
mean,
some people just eat exclusively pizza.
yeah.
I'm
Put
subject to
ketchup
pizza.
on it.
And some people complain about every single dining option at the college, even though they're pretty good.
Well, you know
Generally
what?
speaking, they're
There's
okay.
only one right answer.
Moderately, at least decent. Generally speaking.
Yeah.
I'll have you know I waited an hour for my lower order today.
Okay, I Lower's down bad right now. Okay, Lower's not doing good.
Lower's not doing their best.
However,
But
if you go once again, it's like you were probably there at peak time,
Was not.
right?
No.
Then did you ask them, like when the guy came out? Did you or the person came out, did you ask them?
Yeah, I could talk at a normal volume again. Wow,
Why is that?
He's
Carlito's
awoken.
awake.
Carlito's awake.
He's here. He's awake.
He's in the back.
He's awake.
Yeah.
Okay. Very nice.
Yeah. But speaking, I think this is actually a good time to transition into a little another food thing. Now, Kyle, you mentioned that you don't trust anyone's taste at Lafayette
Yeah.
College. So I think it's safe to assume that since we have somebody over here that has such strange tastes that require him to prefer pizza without cheese, and I don't know, someone that's moderately picky, I don't consider myself too picky, and then someone that just,
This-
I don't know, has
Oh.
actual taste buds, like yourself, Kyle. I think we should go ahead.
Someone who eats vegetables.
Someone who's an adult. And I think we should go ahead and just lay down the law right now and just rate our college's dining halls right now. I think we should just go ahead and do it.
Okay, well, let's get the elephant out of the room. Wawa S.
All right.
Wawa is clearly like there's no doubt in my mind Wawa's S tier. It's not really actually a dining option on the campus, but I don't care. So put it in
Yeah.
S.
I'll
It's
explain
on this.
how.
It's on the Lafayette College Dining Halls tier list maker from tiermaker.com/create/Lafayette College Dining Halls 809. I can't even read it. It's so small.
Yeah.
809
Oh, that works better now.
813.
Yeah, we'll put the link in the description so you all
Yeah.
at Lafayette College are welcome to do this as well.
I happen to be a big
Yeah.
fan of tiermaker.com/create/Lafayette College Dining Halls 809 813. But yeah.
Did
Yeah.
Spicy Laugh memes make this?
No, we made it.
Oh, okay.
We made it?
Yeah,
I was
we
gonna
made
use
it.
it. I was gonna use it as a chance to tell Spicy Laugh memes I hate them and go away.
Why
They
do you hate? Wait, why? Why do you
Why?
hate them?
I don't know.
So
You-
there's no reason you just wanted to say that?
Yeah.
As you can see, Brian's a redditor, and he doesn't.
Brian
like
is a
Instagram.
rebel. He's a rebel, literally without a cause. There's
Yeah.
no cause to
All right.
his
I've
rebellion.
decided.
It's just, okay, what?
I actually like them now.
Okay, I'll write that down.
Yeah,
You can
make
send them a
we'll-
letter.
We'll put that in the notes.
We can write a letter. We can help you write a letter after the tier list if you'd
Yeah.
like.
Did
Right,
you
so-
know vegetable oil has 130 calories per serving?
Let's take it. We should talk about vegetable oil. Actually, I had a very interesting discussion with Brian about vegetable oil a couple of days ago.
Oh no.
Would you- Now, think, if you will, of vegetable oil, right? What do you do with vegetable oil? Maybe you could like cook things with it, right? You put it on the stove, heat it up,
Yeah.
put it in a pan.
Worst case
I don't know.
scenario.
You can
flambe
cook
something.
things in it, right?
Yeah.
Fry things in it, but whatever. It's an oil. That's what oil is for. Oil heats up and it fries things. Now,
Yeah.
what has to happen for oil to fry things?
It
has
I
to-
mean, it has to get hot.
It has to get hot enough
Anything
that it
can
like
get
starts-
hot.
it has. Yes, I know anything can get hot, but it has to get hot enough that it actually it like combusts, right? It has to be like that hot enough that it's crackling and there's air
Yeah.
pockets in it.
Boiling and
You know-
whatnot.
Typical fire punch fan.
Now, yeah, so the oil part is clear, right? Oil heats up, oil cooks things. You cover yourself in oil and then fly because oil floats on water,
Yeah, only when it's raining though.
only when it's raining. But what about the vegetable part? Now, Brian here, he told me that he told me that he didn't know vegetable oil was flammable because of the vegetable part.
Hear me out.
Did you just try to in your brain were you like, if I light carrot on fire, it takes a lot of effort to burn carrot. However, carrot is a vegetable, so that means anything with a vegetable in the name or is a vegetable must not be flammable.
Well, it's like
Now,
if
let him
you
explain.
feel, if you view the vegetable as a negative sign, and then the flammability of oil as a negative sign, those cancel out. And like, you don't see people putting vegetable oil into their cars.
What?
Let's unpack that.
Okay, so
There are two parts to that. It's two.
I think
Let's
there's
lay out
three.
Did
You
you
have to
know-
make an argument diagram, okay?
All right, so
No, but like just something about vegetable oil. It's really fun. It's really goofy.
Vegetables. What was that again? Vegetables are not. What
okay,
did you
here,
even say?
here.
Can you repeat what you said?
I'll make a Venn diagram real quick. I'll
Well,
make a
Venn
Venn
diagram.
diagram. Well, we gotta unpack
Wait,
this.
Brian, can you repeat what you said and as
Alright.
as closely as you can?
So imagine. Okay, imagine. Give me a minute. People are
They're
yelling.
going to Wawa.
Yep. Okay. Imagine for a moment.
Okay.
We're in the perfect world, the world of math, and vegetable is a negative sign, right? And
Why is
then
vegetable a negative sign?
you just gotta roll with me.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm pushing the ball. I don't know why, but you just gotta watch it go. And then oil is flammable, but the flammability is also another negative sign. So when vegetable
Okay.
oil
I understand.
comes, two negatives is a positive.
Oh.
Brian is speaking to his third eye right
This is the 432
That's-
hertz frequency that he's listened to.
That's
Oh, man.
Carlito, everyone.
Wait, guys, can you hear my fridge?
I think I hear it a little bit.
I'm gonna turn it off.
Not too
Let me just
much.
Let me just unplug it. There's not much in there. It's nothing super
Yeah.
bad.
Not too much. All right. So I pulled up a little. a little
I
Venn.
just kind of do that sometimes.
Yeah. I pulled up.
Kind of does that. Anyway,
I
So
pulled up a nice little.
the reason there is that.
Booba.
All right, so vegetable oil is negative.
All
And
right,
we-
so
That is because just roll with it, and I'm gonna push the ball, and you guys watch it move or something to that effect. That's what. So
Yeah, so
therefore,
veg
vegetable
oil
oil is negative. Okay.
is in.
No, you dunce. Vegetable oil is positive.
You said it was a negative.
You said it was negative.
No, I said vegetables are negative and flammability of oil.
Oh, my
is
my
negative.
apologies. Vegetables are negative. Yes.
All right. So vegetables negative.
Okay. Vegetables negative. Okay. And
All right, so
oil
veggies negative.
is
Oil's a-
positive, right?
No. He said oil's a negative.
The
That's
Oil's
what
also-
flammability is a negative.
How is that a
Wait,
flammability?
Wait, how? Wait, so both vegetables and oil are. How are they both negative
Yeah, I
in
don't.
terms of flammability?
He said flammability.
Listen, man, I just work with numbers. I don't know a thing.
Okay, let's continue. So oil.
Alright, so oil flammability is negative.
Okay, so if you
I
combine,
wrote
if
that
you
horribly.
so we must assume then that oil and vegetable. Charlie, did you write vegels?
Veggies.
Oh, veg. Okay, I get it now. Okay.
Veggies.
I thought it said vegels. It looked like vegels.
No, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Vegels.
It looked like vegels. Okay, so Brian, so vegels. So we must assume then that the creation of vegetable oil consists of a numerical addition between vegetable and oil,
Yeah. So
right? Because then, or no,
Or
maybe-
like a multiplication.
no, a multiplication of a multiplication of vegetable and oil. So
I don't-
veggie times oil is vegetable oil, correct?
yeah. So
Oh,
so that
You're a
means
math
that
major.
veggie
You're a math major. Tell me,
times
oil.
Brian.
yep, that's a positive oil right there.
Okay, so that's a positive vegetable oil. veggie oil.
Yeah.
You know what
This
amazes
this
me?
is a positive.
I laughed for like 5 minutes when I figured this out. Where like I was thinking, like, what if you just drank?
Figured this out?
No, not this, not this. I was just thinking, like, what if you just drank vegetable oil? And CC told me that that's unhealthy. So I look why. And there's like 130 calories per serving, and there's 96 servings in the
it's
bottle. But it's like you can't drink regular oil.
What is regular oil? What's
oil?
regular oil?
Like gasoline?
Yeah, gasoline.
Gasoline is by definition not regular oil. It's like it's just like I don't even know what they do to gasoline, but it's refined.
Yeah. If you mean like oil from the
Have you
earth.
seen it?
Yes.
Have you seen it refined?
Have you pumped gas into a car, Brian?
No, have you seen it refined?
Like
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
So that means it's not real. Okay.
Jesus.
So the default state of oil is
Is
we're
negative.
assuming the oil of which the flammability is negative in the veggie times oil equation. The oil is unrefined, just like petroleum oil.
Yeah, petrol. All right,
Petroleum oil. Okay, petroleum. Okay, so
Like rum.
veggie times petroleum oil is the positive vegetable oil,
yeah.
which is therefore not it doesn't light on fire. Okay, just trying to make sense of this.
I also, why are you multiplying this?
That's a great question.
I
Okay.
understand veggie.
Do you
and I
like
understand the oil.
soak carrots in petroleum or something? Like,
Is this
crude-
some, like is
That
this
is
some, like,
definitely one way to do it.
it's like
But
pickling. It's like pickling. You pickle them in a barrel of crude oil.
hear me out.
we've been
In
hearing you out.
chemistry,
Mm-hmm.
when you add water to a compound, you
Yeah.
write it. At least I took Gen Chem, so I might be wrong. But we're gonna say, for the sake of my argument, that I'm actually right.
Yeah. Premise: I am right.
Premise. Right? I've taken chemistry.
But when you add water to a compound, you multiply it by H2O. You don't just be like plus H2O. Oh my god.
He said. Oh my god. Alright. This is chemistry. We're not like chemically fusing.
Everything's chemistry.
That's
We're
true.
not-
I've heard
that is-
every
alright, that
chemistry
is-
teacher I've ever had say that, so it
That
has to
is-
be true.
That is fair. Everything is chemistry, but we're not.
Yeah, even Walter White of Breaking Bad fame said that in the episode 3, season 3.
Do you remember that episode where Walter White and Jesse go to the Nether?
Yeah, I remember the episode where they robbed Go Bank
Yeah.
on Death Wish difficulty.
Remember?
Yeah, I remember
that
that.
episode when they actually escaped from the heist by covering themselves in non-flammable vegetable oil on a rainy day.
Yeah, when they played Roblox Vietnam in real RP. Yeah, I like that one.
That was a good episode.
I still can't believe that Minecraft Vietnam. Dude, Kyle, you know what I'm talking about?
What's up? Oh,
Yeah.
the Minecraft Vietnam. Like, yeah, he's got the fortunate son, and he's just like firing machine gun with zombies.
It's like Happy Veterans Day.
Oh my god, I know you're. So premise. We can probably link this in the description, but I'm assuming this person was at least in middle school, not at least, at most in middle school. So for their, I'm assuming it was for like a Veterans Day project.
Oh no, it was like I think it was
I
like
think
my
he was just on the
grandpa.
YouTube channel. Yeah.
Who just
You know his grandpa was a veteran.
Okay, so he made this for his grandpa, and I don't know about how you guys were in middle school, but in middle school I was pretty obsessed with Minecraft. This kid probably was too.
The
Yeah,
channel
well,
is the
so-
Patriot Duck, by the way.
None of this matters. If none of this matters, all we care about is veggie oil. So can we go back? Can we go back to veggie oil, please?
That is
Thank
fair.
you.
Veggie oil is still on the screen.
We still haven't done the tier list.
Yeah, so baffled by vegetable. So I think this proves that we have a variety.
Anyway, so it's an aqueous solution of vegetable in oil, and that forms a non-flammable compound, vegetable oil.
that is also consumable because this was petroleum oil that we're talking about. That now has
Well, no, it's
pieces
not
of
consumable. He's determined that petroleum oil must be. If
very
vegetable
pleasant.
oil is high in calories and vegetables are not high in calories, the petroleum must be high in calories. Right?
I mean,
Bulk
Okay.
season.
all right. So
It's bulk
here's
season.
here's the thing that's
Bulk
actually
season.
true.
You go to the gym and you're just drinking from a bottle of vegetable oil.
Dude, forget dry scooping. You're wet scooping at this point, just scooping in oil into your mouth. All right, but no, not gonna lie. The part that I can actually agree with is that petroleum is high in calories.
Is that true?
Yeah. How calories are determined is that some person literally lights the thing on fire and times for how long it burns, and then there's a formula that I don't know that you put the duration. You took Gen Chem and you didn't know that?
No, there are 9,241,059 calories in a liter of diesel,
Yeah.
and 8 million in a liter of petrol.
Well, and also keep in mind that calories are like when we talk about calories, we usually talk about kilocalories. So I'm not sure if
Yeah.
that's converted.
Yeah. So typically, I don't know, something that has, at least in the United States on the nutrition facts, 100 calorie like food or beverage is actually
Wait,
that times
wait. So we can determine the caloric intake of a car.
by lighting the car on fire.
No, the intake of a car. So you could like, I
the
could feed
intake.
my car.
Yeah, you're
I could
feeding
feed
your
my car.
How many liters?
Yeah. Well, you could actually. Well, how that would work is that you'd probably have to. Because I mean, how many times do you fill up your car on gas? Like what? Once a month? Maybe once a month and a half.
I think like once a year. Yeah.
Once. Jesus.
Yeah. I drive a.
You drive
It's not-
literally just a can of oil with like wheels. If your gas mileage.
I
is
drive a
that good.
tricycle.
You drive a
I drive a tricycle.
You grease the wheels once a year.
Grease up.
Dude, your tricycle must be a lean machine though.
I'm wet scooping.
Wet scooping.
All right.
All right, but actually, we should go back to the tier list.
Yeah, the tier list is big,
Yeah,
very important.
yeah. The tier list is
You're
quite
not-
important.
Your understanding of Lafayette College will be shaped forever after hearing
Yeah,
this.
this
our
is
tier
the
list.
definitive tier list. If we can have someone that thinks that vegetable oil is not consumable and not flammable, someone that eats vegetables, and then someone that's kind of in between those two.
Well, I think it's consumable.
Sorry to put words in your mouth then. All right. I don't know. Just a couple of ground rules. At least I did this tier list on my own separately. I rated it just kind of on like quality of the food.
Oh, so you're biased.
Yeah, I'm biased. I'm a little bit biased.
I did the tier
Yeah.
list.
I rated this on quality of the food, accessibility from like, I don't know, like let's just say the center of campus and as like just a generic point. And then consistency, like how often is the food like of the quality?
All right,
So-
I'm going to make a prediction right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to be arguing at length to get things raised from lower tiers.
Okay.
I mean,
I put only a couple things in lower tiers. There's one that I'm gonna wait for last at least.
for
All right.
mine, I put Wawa at S and everything.
Yeah, Brian filled
cut
this out
off.
earlier too. He only put Wawa on S, and then everything else was just in D tier, which is a take. And I did manage to get a couple of people to fill it out on their own. So
Okay, let's see.
We can
Let's check
compare.
them out. Let's make our list. Make our
All right,
list.
we'll make our list first. So let's we can just start down the line here. So Campus Pizza. Since we put Wawa in here, we also had to put Campus Pizza.
Hey,
Where?
Charlie,
Yeah.
I have never eaten it. I've
you're
never
not
eaten
streaming
campus
the
pizza.
tier list.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. You guys can't see it all.
I've eaten campus pizza maybe twice. Realistically, like I've not ever gone in. I think someone has like professors have gotten me campus pizza, and I've eaten
Yeah.
like cold campus pizza. I don't know. I mean, it's like a pizzeria. I feel like it can't go lower than like
Yeah.
beer. It's definitely not D.
No, it's not D tier.
It's
So
like low B. It's like low B.
I
Unless
don't know.
like I don't know. I haven't actually had.
Yeah.
I can only imagine their pizza being cold.
Yeah, I've had Campus Pizza and actually warm a couple of times. Like I've had their food, and I would say I honestly put it in A tier.
I
But
can't abide by that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say B.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
Put it in
put my foot down.
Here's my reasoning for A tier.
Why is that?
Well, here's the thing. It takes like part dollars. So that's already pretty accessible, especially compared to like other restaurants. Wawa doesn't take part dollars or anything like that.
Objection to accessibility. If you have ever been near Campus Pizza, non-COVID season, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday,
Yeah, that's true.
I guess
That
for
is-
mostly Friday or Saturday,
it is
it is
packed.
like filled to the brim with sweaty sardines, sweaty people doing the jig, doing the nay-nay,
hitting the whip,
doing the stanky leg, doing the running man, all those
Fortnite
dances,
dancing,
and
doing Orange Justice.
doing the Watusi. They're doing all the crazy
Yeah.
hip dances the kids are
Oh.
doing these days.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Did you hear the guy who made the Whippin' Nene song murdered his cousin?
Yeah.
Just a fun fact.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to lower it down to B. I refuse to have it in A.
Well,
I've never
here's
had it,
my
so I
other
agree
thing
with Kyle.
is that like 99% of the time you can get Campus Pizza for free because it's left everywhere on campus. Like just full
That
boxes
is a
of
good.
pizza.
That is a very good point. I've had a lot of
Yeah.
free pizza from there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with B for now. We'll like top
Yeah.
of B,
Well,
maybe low A.
Yeah, we'll come back to that.
Low A
Alright.
tier.
And this is also all right. The next one, this one was controversial, at least when I
What is
did
it?
it.
I can't tell
It's-
what it is. From
It's
the image.
catering. So it's the Lafayette Catering.
What's that?
That's pretty good though.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
who's the catering?
Catering is
What's
like
up?
they like when there's events or whatever on campus, they have like a bunch of food every now and then.
Oh, I
No,
don't
like
know
what did Brian say?
Brian said,
Oh,
"What
is
is catering?"
Oh. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know. I put catering. I had originally in like A tier, not because of anything in particular, but I feel like if we have campus pizza and B catering,
We'll think. We'll have to think about it later.
yeah, catering.
Because
alright.
man, there were a few times I remember distinctly that catering was really, really darn good.
Yeah.
And I wasn't supposed to take any of the food, but I totally took a lot of the food.
Oh yeah, catering is like
And so-
free,
and I was
and
the-
nobody cares.
I'm gonna report you.
And so what's up?
He's gonna report you, bro.
I'm calling public safety on you for
you have
admit-
stolen one too many mini
he admitted
sliders.
he admitted to stealing egg rolls from catering.
Yeah, at
one
like a
year
Lafayette
ago.
event. At this particular date and time.
He stole a piece of sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like catering is like high on the tier list because the food is like
Yeah.
it's not consistent at all, but it's like free food and it's like in the most random places at all times. So I think it's like
I would
A or
say
B.
I'm not sure how we'll leave it in A or B for now. We'll see. Probably
Oh.
leave it in B. Just to
Yeah, I'll leave it in B. It's under campus
I-
pizza.
I
I
think
would
it's
say-
under.
Well, campus pizza is a lot more like it's actual. Like you can, if you want campus pizza, you can go get campus pizza.
That's true.
You can't
But
just
I'm
be
biased.
like,
I guess
want
I'm
catering.
biased because I have very little experience with going in to get it. I view both of them as something that occurs by chance.
Yeah.
They're both like a random encounter.
they're
So like
they're like a lucky drop,
I would
bro.
say that catering might be above campus pizza. One could argue because
Yeah.
it's common. It's like the rare golden goose that you don't find often. But on the other hand, campus pizza, I feel like at least you could find it if you looked hard enough, like once a week.
Yeah.
Maybe not right now, but like normal operations Lafayette, it's all over the place.
Yeah, and it's also like good pizza too. It's not well, at least when it's hot. And being the only person that's had it hot here,
Well, I
on
mean,
it.
I've had it like semi-hot. I've not had it like heated up though. Like fresh out of the oven. I've had like lukewarm pizza, which is
Yeah.
fine.
I would say it's like probably
And
it's
we
definitely
are well aware
Hmm?
who not speak for hot pizza
yeah.
here with us.
Yeah. We
today.
also can't have someone that just can't speak for pizza in general.
What can I say?
Yeah. All right. Now here's another one. Down the hill. I put this in.
Oh, I
C
get
tier.
it. It's restaurant.
Yeah, it's
Down
every
the hill.
just Easton, like down the
I've
hill.
had this.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not
there's
putting
there's some pretty darn good restaurants down there, but I think that like I don't really ever walk down there.
Pretty darn good.
No. It's nothing there takes like the par dollars or whatever. It's pretty far away. You have to like at least block off like an hour if you're gonna go get like food.
Yeah,
But
that's
there.
true.
Yeah, and
imagine all the calories you
the
burn.
other thing is that everything there is so expensive. Like this is like if you're going down the hill, it's like dinner with the bros or like a date.
Yeah, I get whenever my mom is like visiting or is taking me back to school, I eat in the restaurants
Yeah.
down there.
You take her on a date.
Yeah. Not gonna lie though, shout out to More Than Q Barbecue, probably my favorite barbecue place of all time. Like that, like I would that's like the one thing that I like spring on, and also occasionally their coffee, like the coffee place next to them. But it is expensive for a college student at least, someone with no reliable source of income.
All right, let's move on.
All right, next one, Gilbert's. Gilbert's A tier. Okay.
Yeah, I like Gilbert's quite a bit.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like for me, I put Gilbert's in B.
I want it in A because you can call it Gilby's, and I really like that.
That is a good point.
Yeah.
Arthur
is
has
true.
turned beyond to calling it Gilby's, and I very much that gives it a special edge in my, which is I guess probably part of the reason that Wawa is in S tier is because I like saying it.
Yeah, Wawa like Weewa.
Wawa is a very fun word to say, so
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna maintain that. I'm gonna say Gilby's A tier 4 now. We'll see.
I would dink it down to B because they got rid of the like literally the easiest thing to get from there is just like the fried chicken sandwich. They got rid of it. At least the last time I was there. That was the only reason why I'd put it in B is purely because they got rid of that sandwich.
Out of pure spite that they got rid of one sandwich.
It was like my favorite thing on the menu. Pure. This is my moment of irrationality. Gilby's in B because it makes sense because there's B's in there, but we'll leave it in A for now. All right. Now this one is one that I'm not willing to budge on at all.
Okay.
I'm going in saying that I'm right, and anyone that says anything else is wrong. Lower is an S tier.
All
right. And now, while peek out, and I don't know if you can see the picture in there at all, but
these are the smallest pictures possible. I can make out that is lower.
Yeah. Oh no! Hold on. I should be able to. What the fuck is the button to zoom in again?
Wait, actually, yeah, lower's S tier. I can't quite say it. Well, I can say why, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it.
Lower is S tier.
No way.
No, purely. All right. Here's the thing. I'm not counting lower right now because I know lower is having some difficulties.
Lower's a mess right now.
If we're doing lower like on campus right now, from what I've heard from everyone, lower is like B tier.
Lower's D tier. right
D
now.
tier.
You can stock up on chocolate milk pretty well
Yeah.
there, though. It's the only
Yeah,
good
yeah,
thing
yeah.
about it right now.
So
But
yeah, so
in-
C tier, solid
Yeah,
C.
Yeah, in prime Lafayette campus conditions, like the fact that literally they have the same things every day and will sometimes put in something new. Hard Walk is so good. It is probably my favorite thing to get at Lower.
That's true.
what about
That is a good
tendies?
point.
Yeah, tendies are great too, and they have those like all the time. It's open the
Very
latest.
good treat.
Yeah, it's open the latest of like the rest of the dining halls, so you can have it pretty much like at almost any time.
Not anymore.
Yeah, not
right
anymore.
now, no. But normally, yes.
Yeah,
Okay. I don't think there was. I
Yeah.
don't think I'm gonna disagree with you.
Yeah.
My only complaint was the fact that
yeah,
right now
Ru-
it's awful.
yeah. Right now it's awful, and also like during normal campus wait times.
Well, I've
you'll
gotten
have
food
your
from there a
food
few
source.
times and it was fine.
Yeah.
But I got lucky. I know everyone else is getting shafted by Lower, so
Yeah, Lower's kind of in the nightmare state. All right, next up, Marquee. I put Marquee in like B tier.
I don't know. There's too many people there.
Yeah, I mean Marquee also like they try out new things, which is cool. But I don't know. They try out new things, and they're like a hit or a miss. And they have sandwich bar and like okay pizza to kind of save them in a worst case scenario.
I like all their food. Like I'm not picky, so I don't think I might argue that
Yeah. It
I
could
might
be
argue
higher.
for A, like low A, but
Yeah, true.
I'll say
Okay,
this.
this is such a consistent. It's like it's a consistent dining option.
Yeah. I'll say that there is a couple
Whereas
of
the other
issues.
ones, these other ones are sometimes not as consistent. I mean, yeah, they always have.
Yeah.
The food is always like a little weird.
Yeah, we haven't gone to the more wacky spots on campus.
Yeah.
But Marquee, I'll say this, is that they made a garlic pilaf a couple of times that was only garlic pilaf. I can't say. We already covered this in the Stoic episode.
The stoic
The Stoic episode.
Stoic philosophers.
Yeah, Stoic philosophers. Stoic sommeliers. But they've made a garlic pilaf a couple of times that had so much garlic in it, you had to use it as a spread if you wanted to even try to eat it.
I feel like that's like I've never had that happen though. It's like it sounds like a you problem, Charlie.
Yeah, it could be a mute. Oh, we
No,
have
I
a
think
new
it was-
person.
I think it was just
Welcome.
an isolated incident.
Yeah.
Hello?
CC has joined the battle.
Hello?
CC is a stoic type.
Is she in the call?
It says,
She's in the group.
says
I
she's
don't know
in
if she's in
the
the
call.
call.
Yeah.
I would like her input on
Yeah.
the on
What
ranking.
we've got so far.
I'm curious what she thinks.
Yeah. Because I mean, Marquee Breakfast, good. I'm not hating Marquee Breakfast.
I know, I
Eggman,
think it deserves A.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go. I forgot about it. When I would get eggs there. The guy that made
Eggman
eggs. Love
carries.
that guy. Okay. It deserves A just for the egg guy.
Yeah, Egg Guy carried it from A.
Oh,
Purely
I miss
from B
that
to
guy
A.
so much.
That guy he would talk to me all the time about like sports and everything. And I don't even like talk about sports. I don't know
it's worth
anything
it.
about
Yes.
sports. Yeah, but he's such a great guy. And also his food is bomb. All right. Marquee, I purely for Eggman. All right. Next, the next thought, I don't know if you guys have eaten here, but in Risk, there's like a little cafe area. That's what this is.
Well, we need something for D tier, so put it there.
I would put it in C
Okay.
because it's like grab and go, but it's like good grab and go.
I've never eaten there though.
Have you had like
What are we talking about?
Risk.
Spaced out.
The
Risk
Risk dining
Cafe.
area. The Risk.
Oh
Cafe.
yeah, I've never had that. It's too far away.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Just it is pretty far away. It's not as
It
far as like
also
down the
is
hill.
associated with comp sci major, so it's also it definitely gets like a down tier for that.
Yeah. The only thing is that have you
You
had
know what?
like any of the grab
You
and go
know-
meals in like lower or like anything like that? That's like the so you know like the pastas and whatnot.
Yeah.
That they serve mainly that. They also have a smoothie bar, and the smoothie bar is like actually pretty decent. It's better than Gilbert Smoothie Bar.
But you know what they say about a comp sci major?
Yeah.
You can smell them before you can see them.
You can smell
Wow.
the pizza. You can smell the ketchup on their pizza
You
before
can smell the
Also, welcome,
smell the
Cece.
scent of vegetable
Yeah.
oil.
Hello, Cece,
I'm
are you
here.
here?
Yeah.
She is
Hello.
awoken.
I think
Yes,
something's
it's-
wrong with the
Whoa.
mic on my computer, which is terrifying because I have a whole debate tournament tomorrow. That's fine.
Let's go.
I mean, you just sound a little bit quiet.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
No,
Cece,
'cause I have like an external mic that the debate team bought me that I don't know how to use.
I mean,
Cece,
actually,
introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Cece. I'm a person. And I do debate.
You should have heard how bad my introduction was. Sorry for cutting you off.
Brian,
Brian was trying to be really quiet, so because Carlino was sleeping, so Brian he was like up against the mic. He was like talking like this, and I couldn't tell if he was doing a voice or that he was speaking really close to the mic.
Oh, no.
and then he
But-
proceeded to talk about how he thought vegetable oil wasn't flammable.
Oh, that was so stupid.
We tried to explain the argument, like
Well, because he thought that the vegetable canceled out the fact that oil is flammable. He thought they canceled out. Which
but
was
yet how
a
do they
very
cancel
math
it?
major thing to think.
He
But
he
I literally was in a house fire last week because of vegetable oil. And he was just like, "What? It's flammable?"
Should have thrown
Well,
more vegetable in there.
I could see-
Petroleum.
Like, I like canola oil. I could see that being flammable.
what is canola? Do you know what canola is?
No, that's why.
It's a flower.
Yeah, I see oil being flammable.
Also, we CC and we like drew this out. We tried to do the math, and we Brian qualified oil as negative flammability, despite the fact that
Here.
he knows that it's flammable. So
No. Flammability is a negative.
Just to catch you up, I put it on the I streamed it. This is basically what Brian wrote down. This is what Brian said. Just to catch you up. Veggies is negative. Oil flammability is negative. Petroleum oil, mind you.
and according to Brian, the default state of oil is petroleum. That's the
I
base.
never said that.
No, you did because you said
did.
you presume that oil means petroleum oil.
Editor Ryan.
Yeah,
prove him
Ryan.
wrong.
Ryan has actually just said that I was incorrect. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
that's
veggie
fair.
oil plus veggie times oil, by the way.
Yeah, not plus. Multiply
I
it.
see. Well, you have to multiply it so that it's all one liquid. Otherwise, you would just have vegetables,
That's true.
like chunks
Yeah.
of vegetable in the oil.
No,
Brian
no,
made the-
no. You see, Brian's multiplying vegetable and oil meant that he was pickling the vegetables.
What?
Anyway,
Yeah.
Okay.
that's
you
what we
ba-
talked about. Were you not here?
No, I remember saying that. I never agreed
yeah,
to it.
no. You'd think
I
addition.
said it. I just don't
You'd
endorse
think
what I
addition.
said.
You'd think addition would be what meant vegetables just covered in petroleum, but no, that's what multiplication means for Brian.
Multiplication is just fancy division. I mean addition.
Wait, okay. So your whole reasoning as to why vegetable oil isn't flammable is because you thought that just vegetables on their own were as flammable as oil, so the two canceled out because they were both negative?
Well, that's me trying to explain it. In reality, it was just, vegetables don't sound flammable.
Oh,
But yeah, that's my more academic explanation.
this is his academia, bro. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
no.
CC, we've been doing a tier list of all the dining options on Lafayette campus right now. We're counting. We're for the sake of just consistency, we're counting the dining options not in COVID season.
Okay.
All right. Is there anything you want to disagree with that we have so far?
Can you tell what's on there because it's like the smallest images imaginable?
It's very tiny, but
Yeah.
I think Marquis should be the top tier because of Brianna the crepe lady.
Oh, we
I
forgot
think
about
that
crepe
she's
lady.
wonderful.
But
I think
my
she's amazing and
my
incredible.
thing is that Marquis has consistently tried to make Chex Mix fried chicken and just other
Okay.
wacky food that should not be consumed.
Then don't
Hey.
consume it. It's buffet style. If you
They
don't want
also
to try
have-
stuff and be creative, then don't.
They also
don't
have
be a picky
wings,
eater,
Wing
fine.
Fridays.
Yeah, Wing Friday is good, but here's the thing: is that if you don't like what Marquis has, you might as well go to like upper or lower.
No, but CC has the
Because-
right idea. Food's art, and they're artists with that kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
Like
they're
if you don't
fancy, but
like
the thing
they
is,
experiment with things, then
if
you can get the other stuff. Like,
If-
yeah, you might as well go to upper and lower, but upper and lower don't have creative, fun dishes and cool different crepes and fun coffee flavors. You know, like Marquis just does cool stuff.
if somebody fancily draws a stick figure and then tries to sell it to me for like $10 million, I'm gonna be like, no, that's a stick figure.
Whoa, what?
But what does the stick figure mean to you?
The stick figure is Marquis' experimental food. Sometimes they
Wait,
don't
what?
draw a stick figure and it'll be like a Jackson Pollock or some like artistic piece that like you can actually see thing. But then other times they just draw a stick figure. They gave me the 5-year-old's drawing.
You sound like you're on
Okay.
Prager University.
This sounds like this is a less sound argument than the vegetable times oil argument.
I
Here's my
refuse.
thing though. Like, if you don't want the stick figure, fine. Go enjoy the rest of the art show or museum or auction or whatever, and it'll be just like any other art show or auction or whatever. But just because they give you something creative and different, whether you like it or not, is not a reason to discount them.
Well, yeah, but the art show has 2 other options, and they're the same 2 options.
There's a whole
Which are, like,
sandwich bar,
okay.
a whole salad bar, pasta, pizza, bagels, toast.
Yeah,
fresh
but
fruit,
that's in every other
grapes.
other dining option.
I think
Grapes
right
are
now
not
off the bat
fine.
we can put it. I want to put it above Gilby's. I forgot about Wing Fridays as well, and
Yeah.
I agree with what CC said.
Yeah.
I think we could. Maybe we could bump it up. I don't know if Charlie's
Yeah.
gonna refuse, but
No. I refuse to see Marquee Dining Hall in the same spot as Lower. I'll probably bend a little
the
bit.
S minus too.
S minus is Marquee. A plus is Marquee, bro.
No, it has to be S minus.
Okay. All right.
S minus 2. Okay.
All right. Now,
Next.
speaking of controversial, Simon's.
So far away.
Yeah.
So far.
And I don't know.
I can't put it above B. It's so far away. No, I don't want to walk all the way down there.
Yeah. I lived in K-Mine for my freshman year, and I love Simon's. And I went to maybe Simon's once my sophomore year because I wanted it. Because
It's too far away.
It's good food and it does serve pretty late, but it is super far away.
C.
I would say
Top-
if
top of
low
C,
my
bottom.
low of B, top of C, purely from distance, and also
I like the sandwiches and I like the food at Simon's every once in a while, but I don't like it's so far away. I refuse to walk over there for like decent food.
Hey, see,
Oh.
this is related to something. Oh, you can go first.
I would argue that Simon's should be a little higher.
yeah,
Simply
bottom of
because
B, top
They
of
are
C.
very accommodating to dietary restrictions.
Oh yeah.
Like way more than any of the other dining halls. You can go in there and tell them you're vegan, gluten-free, vegetarian, allergic to peanut oil, whatever it is, and they will be super kind and accommodating about it. Not that the other dining halls won't be, but the other dining halls kind of treat it as like a chore or a burden. And every time I've been to Simon's, they're super happy to accommodate anything. They'll go back and look up what they can and can't give you. And I just think that's really nice.
Yeah, Simon's feels like Subway, but the worker and you both hate working at Subway, so you can bond over that.
Oh,
I don't
hear me
understand
out.
the
Yeah.
analogy.
But
Oh, Brian,
however, I'll give it bottom of B.
but
However,
we'll have to fix them later. But
yeah.
we'll see.
How,
Hear me
however,
out.
Brian,
okay.
let's hear it.
So, while I can't imagine vegetable oil as flammable, peanut oil sounds explosive.
That okay. Your dad fried the turkey that you guys had for Thanksgiving in peanut oil. Those giant jugs that he ordered off the internet that you had to carry inside that were like 3 gallons. That was peanut oil.
Yeah. I remember
Chick-fil-A
how.
fries most of their food in peanut oil too.
But see, dude, this isn't meant to. I won't use the name because I won't call anyone out. But do you remember when we were going to Simon's and X person started talking about their IQ?
Oh, I hate X person. Absolutely insufferable.
All right, so Simon's. All right, so does that
All
prove
right,
that
so
eating
we're bumping
Simon's will
Simon's
increase-
down to C because of IQ related.
No, do
No,
not.
no.
put
Okay,
Simon's
here's-
No, put it back.
here's-
What are you doing?
Here's the other thing.
What other thing?
All right, Simon's considers it a meal to give you a bowl of tater tots, spray mayonnaise on it, throw on a couple pieces of lettuce, and maybe some sliced turkey, and that's a meal.
Okay, once again,
Hey,
you don't have,
hey.
you don't-
Those
there's
things
a
are
million
like
other things there. You don't have to get that.
1,200
No, you don't have to get that. But part of I think bottom of B
Also, yes,
purely from
she's right.
distance.
tots
If
have
you
mad
lived-
calories.
If you lived through the potato famine, you would think that was like a whole
If you
week's
were
worth of
Irish
meal.
descent like Brian Payne.
And you would be like, is vegetable oil flammable?
And also for some reason not like potatoes.
Vegetable oil, I feel like it's been around for super long too. I don't know.
Yeah,
Barely
cavemen had it.
It was actually created when the dinosaurs died. No, but I don't know. I feel like Simon's bottom. I can be fine with Simon's at bottom of
Let us
B
move
from all of the Simons I've eaten from my freshman year. I'll put it here. All right, Skillman's Cafe.
Hmm?
Oh, that's the place in the library.
Yeah. Bottom of C or D.
I've never gotten. Do they
I
have?
would say D.
They don't have
They
food.
only offer
They-
meal swipe meals for like a very short period
Yeah.
of time,
Yeah, it's like an hour
and then
window.
it's just like overpriced Starbucks style food.
Dang, I was gonna say B.
And you know where else you can get meal swipe meals as well? Literally lower risk center, like anywhere that's like it's not too far to get to either of those places from like Skillman's. I don't know, Skillman's D tier. All right. I'm
And
gonna
they
leave.
have there's such a small amount of food too. It's like they have like one single like container of like a few grab and go things in it. There's nothing. There's not even like 2 refrigerator things worth. It's like 1 refrigerator thing worth, and it's a 2-hour window or something that you can
Yeah.
get food at all. So,
I've seen people like pocket like the muffins and the cookies from Skillman's.
well, no, we're not count.
Yeah.
Are we counting
You've
the?
seen people, yes.
Yeah, bro, I've seen people do it. But you can do that in lower. And also it's like at least from how I've seen it, it's significantly harder to do it in there than compared to lower. Cuz you have to do it like staring at the cashier, just shove like a muffin from the counter into your pocket and just walk away.
You've seen people.
Yeah, dude, I've seen people, bro.
He's trying to imply that you're the thief.
I think I understand that, but I'm not the thief in this case.
Okay.
All right. Now, if
Fair
we're,
enough.
you know, while we're at D tier, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in D tier. This is the food truck van down the hill.
I didn't even know
Food
that
truck-
was a thing until this semester.
Yeah.
Well, okay, that's the thing. If you guys aren't counting COVID meal options, that was only put on campus because of COVID, because they wanted an outdoor place where they could serve food. So that used to be like they had the food truck just to serve concessions at like football games and stuff.
Oh no, there's
But-
actually another food truck option. Wednesdays at lunch, if you are in the theater part, like the arts campus, similar to Skillman's, there is about an hour where you can go to the food truck and get a meal swipe meal of like a certain like few limited things that are like concessions, ask food, and lower food.
That's wild.
Yeah,
Kinda-
during
not-
non-COVID
not,
campus.
I've never gotten it. I've never had the chance to be in that hour window. And the arts campus barely exists, so as much
Yeah.
as I love theater here, I just
Yeah. Kyle, remember that one time I accidentally told you your class was all the way down the hill?
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, Brian. I had a class in Williams, and Brian told me it was like the Williams. There's like two Williams, right? There's a Williams down on the arts campus. So he told me it was that one. So I walked down the hill. I just like barged into some random classroom and was like, "Is this class being held here?" And they're like, "No, that's probably up the hill." So I'm like, "Okay." So then I was like 10 minutes late.
I've done that
You
too.
see, my thinking
Charged into
was
class, covered in sweat.
You're
10
thinking
minutes
it was
late
the
for running
other
up the
side
hill.
of down the
If
hill.
you
not
multiply
actually down
arts
the hill.
campus
Yeah,
by
exactly.
actual campus, the class must be down the hill from multiplication because two negatives make a positive.
Yeah.
my logic, as CC explained, was like, you asked, is it the Williams down the hill? And I was like, well, I mean, I guess there's like some kind of an incline you walk down to get to the
No,
Williams.
it's like 3 steps. That's not a hill.
But yeah, that was my reasoning.
Okay,
What?
but the naming is kind of the problem too. Like, isn't it? There's
it
the
really
William
is.
Arts Center, and then there's the Williams Center for the Arts.
Yeah.
Like,
They made one. I think it was literally they finished building it and had classes in there like 2 years before Kyle and I got to campus. So it's relatively new. I don't know why they named it that way though.
William was a very artistic man.
William was also apparently very rich to be able to afford 2 buildings on campus. All right, now this one.
Oh boy, I'm sure this is gonna be hot. I
This
have a
one is
feeling.
going to be a hot.
Is this
button.
upper?
This is upper. This is their class.
D tier. D.
Eat, share, laugh.
say
And
like,
I don't know.
hey,
I don't know if I'll be able to zoom into the image enough. But the reason why I chose this image in particular is because in this image, not a single person is smiling. Beside the eat, share, laugh. I don't know if you can see that. Nobody there is happy.
No social distancing. What?
Yeah, no one there is happy
It's
to be at
like-
upper.
I'm just thinking. I don't really want to argue it higher, but like,
I would say
maybe
I
I
would
have
say upper's
Stockholm
okay.
syndrome.
yeah, dude.
Well, I mean, it is accessible. It's very accessible, especially if you're in like South. If you're like in, it's like on campus. So
Yeah.
I have a very stupid reason for wanting it to be at D.
why is that?
Oh, wait, are we also uploading this to WJRH?
Are we?
Yes, I'll see
We
you
are?
probably.
They probably won't like it if. Wait, okay. I could word this well.
They can't stop you,
I
Brian.
I know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say.
Oh boy.
But so there's a predator on campus, and his hunting ground tends to be upper, from what I've seen.
Are we talking? Oh.
okay, so there's this. You're talking about the student,
Are
but
you
one like
serious?
genuine concern I have about
Oh,
Upper is
no,
there is an
no.
employee there who is
Yeah.
over
Oh.
the top.
Oh,
and
the
very
man.
like he has commented on liking what I'm wearing, asked me for my number, asked me where I'm living this year, asked me what I'm doing after eating, asked me if I'm there alone. Very, very uncomfortable thing.
I know who you're talking about. And
I think we all.
Yeah. This guy is a good reason why upper's at C tier. I don't.
Does he look
know-
like Ed Sheeran?
Yes.
Very
Kind
quickly,
of.
yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking of the right guy.
If you mean red hair, then yes. And I'm not gonna assume anything about this person, not at all, because I feel like they do it to literally every single like
Yeah.
woman that comes up to get to like swipe in, they do it to. I've started to force this guy, at least when I was on campus, to do it to me as well, because
How?
I would go with my female. I would go with my female friends. No, I would go with like my group of friends on campus, and he would just do some like compliment that's, I don't know. It could be nice, like have good intentions or whatever, like nothing strange, but it's very just weird. I'll forcibly like I'll say hi to him and I'll start talking to him and he just doesn't want to talk to me.
But anyone who looks that much like Ed Sheeran's probably a creep.
He doesn't look anything like Edgy Duck.
he just has
I
red
don't think
hair.
I don't think he looks anything like Ed
Yeah.
Sheeran.
I feel like
He white guy with a round face and reddish
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah.
But like, no, Brian.
I don't. Brian's opinions have been the hottest ones so far.
No to him looking
Well,
like Ed
Brian thinks
Sheeran.
that vegetable oil isn't flammable, so
We might as well douse him with it if he's keeping
I'll
these
have
opinions
you
up, bro.
know, I have an IQ of 1/x² as x approaches you. Dropped mic.
Did you just air quote drop mic on a podcast? Okay.
Yeah, I guess I will begrudging. Yeah, I guess C is like.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like the food is fine.
Yeah, no. If Upper
People-
still had
I have
bur-
never. I want to put it higher just out of spite because I cannot stand people complaining nonstop about Upper's food. I don't. It's like mediocre. It's not terrible.
Right.
I don't know.
I'll give Upper, if Upper still had burrito bar, Upper would be B tier. I would be able to do that. Because Upper does have the best pizza on campus, I would say.
Hey Charlie, speaking of do speaking of burritos, not really. Do you quickly want to use your ham related catchphrase that you always say?
My what?
Your ham related catchphrase, do you remember this?
I don't know what catchphrase you're talking about.
Alright, Charlie says this all the time, listeners. Whenever we're going to a dining hall, he looks at me dead in the eyes and says, I don't just eat ham, I go ham.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, that's my favorite catchphrase when I go into Upper to sit there and just soullessly stare at my food. Right, no, Upper does have the best pizza, and I would say Upper does have more options than Marquee at least. If Marquee's one thing is down, then you're sticking with like the things that every other dining hall has. Upper has like 2 things, which is nice. Upper eggs are also like actual eggs for breakfast. If at least Marquee, when they're not having egg guy around, they don't have actual eggs for breakfast. Upper does.
Egg.
However, because it's everything else is just kind of whack at Upper. And also, I mean, I think the photo itself summarizes it. Eat, share, laugh. Everyone's eating, no one's sharing, no one laughing. They all are just sad. I think it's fine here. Maybe here. Actually, you know what? Maybe top of C tier. Top of C tier. I would say it's I would say it's like right here. All right. Is there anything?
Well,
is there
actually, never mind. That joke is too stupid.
Is there anything that we want to change from this, or is this the tier list?
I mean, I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah. I don't know. Kyle,
So-
CC.
Kyle said he was happy with it too.
I vanished to get water because I'm really thirsty. I'm happy with that. I don't see anything that like desperately needs to be changed.
Yeah.
Kyle and I can actually finish each other's sentences.
Yeah, I actually I went to
I killed 3 people in a hit and run.
so full sentence. I went to I killed people in.
I went to I killed 3 people.
That is exactly what I was gonna say.
We just
Wow.
know.
No.
Cece's-
Oh my god.
Is there anything that you wanna argue for or against CC?
I I think Simons should be higher, but I do understand that the distance is a lot because there's not really a lot of other reasons to be down that way.
Yeah.
But
Crazy.
I just
Love
really
this.
like how kind they are because I feel like a lot of the other dining halls on campus, like it is a service job and service jobs are annoying and hard.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of the dining halls on campus, it's like kind of like I always just feel sorry to be there bothering the people who then have to make food.
Yeah.
But the people at Simons are always just like really nice.
All right.
So-
I
I would
think
say
that's hard to do.
top of B or A? What do you think? Cece, what do you think? Charlie?
Well,
Brian?
my only
I
thing
think
is
maybe
that
just above catering, not above
Yeah.
campus pizza.
yeah,
Okay.
that's okay. Catering's mainly up there because it's like free food and it's like it's the uncommon drop. And when
It's
you
yeah,
just-
it's a random
Very
encounter.
it's a random encounter to just get like a free hamburger.
It's the forbidden fruit because we're not supposed to take food from it, but I always do.
Yeah. It's the same reason why campus pizza's in B tier. I mean, Cece, have you eaten at campus?
I don't
Like,
think so.
See, I get the professors just buy that stuff and leave it laying around, so it's free.
engineers have it all the time because of their engineering talks that a lot of them go to. So there's just like sometimes literally whole pizzas just left in the engineering department building that
I
nobody
think the
wants.
debate team might have ordered it like once for like a workshop session, but
It's like
I don't remember.
fine. It's
Yeah.
pizza.
It was
It's-
like okay, it's decent.
Yeah. It's free pizza, like random encounter, and then like the food's
Fine
okay.
pizza. It's okay.
You just
Not
can't
bad.
go on the weekend.
Or you like sweat. It's like I've never seen anything quite like it. It was like some sort of like ancient Greek orgy or something. Like it's like there's 30 people packed into like a 20 square foot campus pizza, like dancing. I don't get it.
It's like Milo's, but all the doors are glass. It's like a fish tank you can see in.
All right.
Yeah.
Anything else? I mean, like, I don't know if should Gilbert's really be an A tier? I mean, I like Gilbert's quite a bit, but I feel like the fact that we can call it Gilby's is what really put it in A tier.
Yeah.
So should we lower it?
Should we put
No.
Gilby's in B tier for the B in Gilby's?
No.
This is for getting rid of the fried chicken sandwich.
Damn.
This is what
Oh, no.
you get when you mix a society who, what's the Joker line? And a
I can't-
mentally ill loner with a society that doesn't care. You know what you get?
Gilbert's in B tier. Well, no, Brian, would you like Gilbert's to be at the same spot as Marquis? Do you view these two equally?
I'm gonna play devil's advocate here and say the food truck should actually be an S tier because it has wheels. No other.
No other dining hall does. Put it in S. Put it in S. S.
S for speed. It's the fastest dining hall.
We complain about distance, but what if the dining hall can move to you?
That's true.
That is very, and they also do funnel cake on football
Like
games.
funnel cake. Funnel
All
cakes.
right, dining hall
Yes,
S
like-
tier. You know what? I would go so far as
Put it back. Put it back where it belongs. I'm. Thank you.
Well, you see, jumping to S back to D is a sign of just how mobile it is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So back.
It's constantly shifting its spot, bro.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Let it settle down at D, please.
Yeah, we're gonna park it over there.
Please. I'm gonna play devil's advocate here.
What if it instead just dashed up here real quick? What if it just started just dashing around?
I hate this soundboard.
Play the line of Kyle threatening to murder his
You cut
Yeah,
out
say-
there, and I
put-
think you cut out for good reason.
Play the line. Brian. Yeah, Brian. Let me finish your sentence. I could do it. Trust me.
Do it.
Alright.
You didn't say anything.
You're starting the sentence, Brian.
Play the line.
Was that the sentence?
You have to finish it.
What did guys? Did he say anything?
He said, "Play the line."
You are a rat.
Play the line from my favorite movie, Shrek 3. Shrek the Third. I can't actually name a line from Shrek 3. Shrek 3 sucks.
Is that the one with the giant gingerbread man?
I think?
Or is that
No,
I
that
remember-
you're. That's
No,
in
it was
Shrek 2.
Yeah, Shrek 2 is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
I just don't want to think about Shrek 3. Okay, we're done with the tier list, right?
Yeah, we're done with the tier list. Tier list is.
Yeah.
This tier list is objectively right.
Yeah. Especially the wheels part. That was big.
The wheels part was big.
You don't usually think
Plan.
about the wheels.
and then that's how they get you.
I just want
Alright.
to say it's really fun doing this while also doing debate work. Because I'm like writing arguments about how like failure to change offshoring patterns in the US like guarantees multiple routes of inadvertent nuclear escalation with China and or Russia. And then I'm also watching Charlie drag the little like food truck all over the screen, and it's a very nice little
You see, if they just put wheels on the nuclear weapons so they could go where they please, that could
You know-
solve.
You
the
know
arms
what would
crisis.
make S plus tier if they put lower on wheels.
that would be fantastic.
Where's the picture?
What are you doing?
Brian lost it when I said nuclear weapons on
No,
the
I thought of this picture again.
All right.
Boy.
Is this? Where do we go from here? Are we done?
I think we're
Packing it up?
I think we
Packing
wrap
it
Oh,
up.
we-
Let's
Bag
pack
it
it
and
up.
tag it.
Bag it and
Wait,
tag it.
th-
We actually went an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Very nice.
There was a joke I wanted to end this episode on, but I forgot.
I'll finish the line for you. Actually, you finish my line, Brian. What is the deal with?
I killed 3 people in a hit and run.
Okay.
Oh shit, you're right.
Well, this has been the Kyle and Charlie show featuring Brian and CC. Thank you all for listening and have a
You're fired, Charlie.
You're fired.
No.
Dude, I'm so
our show
hungry.
now.
What?
This is our show now.